Hello, hello, hello. I think someone had an accident. I don't know if it was a cat or a dog. But if it was a dog, I already let you outside, mister. He's just looking at me, though. Okay. Listen, I work 12 hours a day, right? Leave me alone. This is another Versus Undiscovered Country by Scott Snyder, who I think I've heard of. I think he's done like Batman stuff. Charles Sewell, I don't know. And then these people. Lettering by Crank. Huh? What? Is that a person? And then we have Niobe. I know nothing about this. Apparently it's from Stranger Comics. Nothing at all. But it's written by Sebastian Jones. Art by Sheldon Mitchell. Layout, yeah. Cover artists. Hyung, Taek Nam, and Jae Lee. I'm sorry about butchering your names. So I showed this girl at work. She goes, "This looks like someone just spilled some red wine on a piece of paper. I don't know." I said, "Yeah, but they're trying to show that the United States is invisible." She goes, okay, I see it now. But look at this. I mean, if you said that this was a picture, I'd go, I need to know who this is. Who is this woman? Your boy Zach was talking about, is it Red Redemption? Lucy Claire, I'm terrible with names, but I think that was her name, where they have this person of color who is, she's fighting monsters, and he was like going on and on about how she was so attractive, and I'm like, I don't see it. She looks a little young to me, but this woman, wow. Please note the eyes. I think that's brown, and that is blue. I just know, okay, my only problem with this is I'm very scared because it looks like that this is a world. You get this, the Untamed Osu Niobe, she is death. Urathon Niobe, she is life. And then Urathon. And I don't know nothing about it. Unfortunately, the only thing that they tell you, your only exposition is based in the world of Asunda. And sorry, my camera's all created by Sebastian A. Jones. You're like, oh, what did I get into? So you're just kind of thrown into this. So I think this guy's thinking, what cold hate is this, searching cracks in the world for icy fingers, for spirit girls that wear the sun. The voice is gone, and so has my faith, that people can change, and so has my faith, that people can change. Stubborn old belief is a briar patch of petty thorns, hooked into body and soul. Ripping yourself from a comforting lie will leave you scarred and blistered. I don't know who's thinking this. But then she talks. I'm not scared of men in masks. My God will come for you. Do you hear me, coward? The ferryman comes for us all, but I will not wait to die. I mean, wow. And then you have this, Undiscovered Country. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do I need to know this? Do I need to know what time it is? 12 nautical miles from the former coastline of California. Do I need to look up what a nautical mile is? A nautical mile is a little bit longer than a regular mile. So they're over the sea because we're talking about nautical miles. Command, if you can still hear us, we're vectoring in as per approved coordinates. We'll cross over in 1 minute, 45 seconds, 30. Communications blackout about to commence. Anyone on board have that one last text you're just dying to send? Oh my God. Now's the time. Nice choice of words, Colonel. These could be the last moments alive, Dr. Graves. I'll find the fun where I can. So, you're just thrown into something. People are on a helicopter, whirly whirl, something. This is just They talk so much. And I'm looking, I'm like, I really like the art of this. This is really, really nice art. But it's just vomited over by all of this talking. Everyone's talking. Every single person is just yammering away. Just talk, 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 talk. Talk, talk, talk. Look, I got a drone and it's flying inside of the plane. Why? I don't know, but I'm talking to it. Why am I talking to it? I don't know. I don't know why. Why? Because everyone talks to everything. God. I mean, look. The comic should be this. This is the United States of America. But this is just exposition after exposition. And then they're coming into the U.S. Oh my God. They just talk about everything. One girl was talking about how she could feel the static in her hair. Really, I mean, you can't make this up. Where does she say it? Oh, it's okay. We have frizz. Static electricity. I could feel it in my hair. Really? You really gotta tell me about your hair? Oh my God. I mean, this could have been done so much better. I mean, listen, I am not a writer. I'm not an author. I'm not a planner or nothing. But if you just had just shut the hell up, just have it told in the view of one person. What one person? This one person. This woman right here. She is on a plane. She's fearing that she is about to die. Why is she here? What is she thinking? You don't need to just diarrhea talk all over the place. Her, in her head, she's worried, she's nervous, she's afraid she's going to die. She doesn't need, we don't need to know anything. Does she know that they're on the coast or they're approaching California? Good, then she can explain it to us. She can say, hey, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell happened? Why'd this guy change into her? What the hell happened? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I mean, that looks the same, right? I don't know. This and this, what are you doing to us? Okay. So the art looks good, but the exposition is just killing me. And then all of a sudden, a missile comes, and I'm sorry, every time I see a missile approaching something, I always think it's going to turn into a bowl of petunias or a humpback whale. But apparently, a missile comes to the helicopter, and then we jump back in time, where the blue-haired girl, I think her name's Graves or something, she is trying to help this kid. Oh, Lord. And they talk, and they talk. This is a comic book. Exposition should be easy. It is the easiest thing. Yes, you can talk about things, or you can do flashbacks, or you can do thought bubbles, or you could do just plain old narration, or you could do something, and I would have done it here, where you just have kind of like, there's this comic book, and they did it, but they did it terribly. It was like Cat Scratch Fever, or Cat Man-Eaters, or something like that, where like one page just explained about how tampon use is. You could have had a page where it just has like, it just explains about this disease, and it talks about the symptoms, it talks about, you know, how it's spread. Just a warning page that talks about this disease called Sky and how it's affecting everyone. And it would just explain everything. It could have just had everything ad nauseum. But no, you have to very boringly talk about it. And I don't even understand this. I mean, this is just terrible, okay? This is laughably terrible. And listen, if I get copyright strikes because of this, I don't care. I am not monetized. This is just atrocious. Okay, come on, Christo. You can do it. I don't want to. You have a fever, and that means your body's trying to fight the sickness. But the fever also takes a lot of your strength. We need to bring it down so you can keep fighting. This pill will help. I promise. Please, you could do it. I know I can, Dr. Graves. I said I don't want to. I mean, everyone is gone. I'm alone. Besides, my back's got the twists now. See, okay, symptoms, twists, and I would explain what the twists are. I think he's dancing or something. Everyone knows you get them right before Sky kills you. You're not alone, Christo. I'm here with you, all the way. Now please, for me, I'm begging you, just let me help you. All right, Dr. Graves, but they're coming back. The twists, we'll deal with them. Not the twists, the dusters. So apparently, for some reason, they got helicopters and they just spread dust. That's supposed to be antiseptic, but apparently it kills you. So then people steal their roof. And they bring back my roof, damn you. And listen, I'm going to use my body to protect you so you don't die. And then someone comes over with a umbrella, and that protects them from the dust? It's an umbrella. Yeah, but, I mean, is there no wind? I mean, can you be hit by the side? No, he's got an umbrella. This is pain. This is pain. How is this a writer on any major label? Thankfully, he's not on a major label now. He's just on Image, which is semi, but still. Okay, and guess what? You know the guy who you said that if you ate the pill, you'd be okay? He died. Okay. But by the way, guess what? There's a guy who has the cure, and you need to see the message, so come on with me. And then, oh, look, guess what happened? The missile, it hit the helicopter, whirlybird, plane thingy, and it crashed. But guess what? Everyone's alive because that's cool. Oh, look. Hey, my leg, I think it's broken. Oh, I'm a doctor. I can fix you up. We just need to get you out of there. Do people really say, I'm a doctor, I can fix you? Really? Wouldn't the person just say, listen, shut the hell up. Let me check this out. Listen, it's just a sprain. Shut the hell up. Yes, a missile blew us up. We were in the air. We were in the air. The plane, the missile hit us. And you got a sprained ankle. Really? Wasn't there just a plane crash the other day? I think it was like, I don't know, 900 feet in the air. Everyone but one person died. This guy gets a sprained ankle. And Lord, even though they just had a plane crash, everyone loves to talk. Hey, look, there's a light over here. Let's go check out what the light is. Oh, I'm going to stay by the plane and get it fixed. Oh yeah, I might be able to get a fire again, but the fuel tank is ruptured. But guess what? I can fix the tank rupture. I just need some petrol. Really? You can fix everything on the plane. You just need some gasoline. Who the hell are you? You are not only a pilot. You can fix this. You can fix this. You're telling me you can fix... A missile hit it, and then it crashed into the ground. But the only problem is that the petrol escaped, so you need some more petrol, but you can fix everything else. Oh my God, why do we have any problems in this world? You could fix everything. Alright, spoiler, he doesn't fix anything. Okay, so then they're going towards the light, and then now we go back. So, blue hair girl, isn't her name Graves or something? So then there is this guy, his name is Elgren. Let's see. Samuel Elgin. And he's sending this message to everyone else about how they've been watching the world, even though they've been in their own isolationist for 30 years. But they said that, listen, in 6 months, we know that this sky disease is going to kill you all. You're all going to die. So we have the cure. Why don't you come here? And they're like, oh, they got the cure. But we can't give you the cure. You got to come here to get the cure. Huh? So these people have been fighting outside of the U.S. And now there's like 2 different people. We have the Zoners and the Alliance. So the Alliance people and the Zone people. They've been fighting. And yet, when the U.S. says, hey, we got the cure, they're like, let's get the cure. Oh, let's go. Come on, let's go. Well, could it be a trap? We don't care about these people. Listen, we're sending a Dr. Graves, who apparently is the expert of the sky disease. But she's done nothing but just watch people die. And then there's this guy. Who we care about him? And then we got the Chang guy, and then we got the white girl guy. We don't care if they die. We have the brother of Graves, and they just talk and talk and talk. And the brother's there because apparently he's the only person who's ever went into the U.S. and escaped. And they're still talking. I've been studying for the last 2 years, and she says, Dr. Elgren's estimate is correct, maybe even a little generous. In 6 months, tops, Sky will end us. So what estimate did he give? So what did he give, like a year? Let's see. What does he say? You can quarantine, crack down, burn as many bodies as you want. It won't make a difference. In half a year, the world dies. Okay, he just said the same damn thing you did. Why is he more generous than you are? You should have said, listen, according to my calculations, we have 4 months. He's saying 6 months. He's being really nice to us. But we have 4 months. No, you're agreeing with them, but you're saying you disagree with them. Who writes this crapola? Oh, God. Are we still talking? So tell us this one thing. Now, maybe I just read this wrong, but it just sounded like they were just saying nothing. So tell us this one thing. We're going to America, which I hate when people call it America. America, there's 2 flipping continents, okay? I don't even know how many countries. We're going to the U.S. for a cure, right? Not for anything else. I don't know what she's talking about. We need answers, Lottie. Not just about Aurora or a parent, but the whole damn... No! A cure for Sky. That's the mission. Tell us that much. A cure for Sky. We go in together, we get out. We get it, we get out. When do we leave? Well, you know what? We got plenty of time. Even though they only gave us 6 months, we're going to wait 3 days, and then we're off to America. Please. Why... I mean, you do know, this one little spot is where we're going. They still have South America. Everything else is cool. Why? I hate when people call it America. So apparently now they're traveling towards the light. Oh, look, it's a Zenith Master. I guess he's like the expert of really stupid shit, because he's like, oh, it's a television, it's a classic. And then it shuts off. But then all of a sudden they start hearing from the guy who stayed by the helicopter, and they're looking. This is the United States. And they're all going into the helicopter. And then this guy, he says, listen, we were invited. He says, no, you're not invited. And then my cow bison is going to eat you. Eat your feet. Because... I never knew this, but apparently bison can be trained to eat feet. I mean, I heard, was it Hannibal Lecter, where the guy taught the pigs how to eat people? But he had to train them for a long time. And it took him a while. And then, I think the pigs ended up eating him. But, that was Hannibal Lecter. So then they're like, oh my God, I just watched some guy get his feet eaten. Holy crap, and what are these monsters? Yeah, they're still talking. And then more talking. It was a bison, the king of the American plains. And then on the other side, these guys are coming. And then some guy comes out of the rock and says, "Hey, you got to come with me." He says, "Identify yourself." All right. Hold your horses, Sonny. See, this she is. Old glory, all good, all good. Huh? Now follow me, because you don't want to be here, because they're just going to kill you. He's like, but we were invited. And then, we're going to move this rock. Don't worry about those monsters and tanks and all this. They can't beat up a rock. Why? Because the story says so. Oh, Lord. Well, guess what? This is America. This is the Oval Office, but it's more of a circle cave thingy. And this is how the U.S. is all broken up. And so the two Grievuses, I want you to come into the room, because I don't know, but guess what? Guess who I am? Sam Elgin. I'm the one who sent you the message, but I didn't send no message. This is god-awful. How can they make this worse? Let us talk about how great this story is. This is how we came up with the idea. And this is more about how we came up with the idea. And this is how we came up with the logo. And then this is how we even refined it even more. And this is how we came up with the cover that looks like someone spilled wine on a white table. God, this is awful. I don't know if I can read this anymore. But then you have this. What was this again? Niobe. The only thing that I'm afraid of is that this is the whole world and they don't want me in. Because sometimes they'll do that. They'll be like, well, listen, you need to read everything in order for you to talk about anything. Listen, I'm not going to read everything, okay? I'm poor. I work 12-hour days and I'm poor. So apparently, this guy is collecting women who apparently have a mark, and he's bringing them to this ogre guy or orc guy or something. I don't know. Some monster dude. And so he's like, well, if she's got the mark, guess what? This boy, you out of business. So then they take her, and she's in prison. I think this is what's going on. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. But she's in prison, and then these guys are talking about her, and then she's got a mark on her back, and then she's telling this old guy, he's like, listen, hold your piss, rat face, which is nice. I've never heard anyone say hold your piss. I understand what you're talking about. And then he says to her, you sure? And she says, do it. Bam! She's like, who is next to die? He says, you are, girl. If you don't have a taste for pain, the pit will have to wait time to meet the tailor. By the way, your amulet doesn't work. And then she's just thinking to herself, much as I wanted to choke him with it, he wasn't wrong. She no longer spoke, so I no longer prayed. Not since the day when a king toppled a mountain upon a boy who had my heart. Maybe there was some great mystery to solve about love. Tough love can breed a savage soul, especially when you want to kill your father. And they're talking about her sword that they took from her. She's like, yeah, and she's like, some men just like to talk. I imagine him without his tongue. So then she gets to see the tailor, who apparently is making a statue, I think made out of people. And he's like, listen, you're going to tell me the names. And you're going to have a lot of pain. That's all that's going to happen. So, by the end, you're going to tell me where Niobe is. And you're going to die. And then she says, you know what, though, I really don't even care about the name. I just like to make pretty things from people's flesh. So, now you're going to talk. They said that they found you in a library, so I know you read. But you don't talk, but I'll change all of that. So let's see how I'm going to do it. And then finally she talks. She says, I will tell my father when I meet him. And she looks at him with those eyes. He says, her eyes? Why didn't anyone tell me about her? And she just goes and kills everyone. Why not? Then she frees the girl. And then she goes and frees everyone. Why? Just because she wants to be able to escape, so she needs a little diversion. And then she brings this dwarf with her, because he knows things. He even knows where her sword is. Spoiler, this sword does not break. And then she has flashbacks of her past. Dang. That, wow. I heard they might be making this into an HBO show. I don't know. I don't know who they can get. I don't know. I mean, they can probably find someone. So then she wakes up from her nightmare. She's got her amulet back. And then the chef says, the pork's ready and I'm not cooking the beef. Guess what? I'm not cooking the beef. All right. So then she gets this mask. Then she goes around. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but she just puts on a mask and she goes around, starts killing people. Dang. That's her? Wow. And then I just kind of don't know what's going on anymore. But it looks awesome. I mean, the art here is just beautiful. Everything about this. There's not too much talking. I mean, come on. Who are you to be, Niobe? To become, to beware of, to fear. I know you would bring peace to the world, but the feckless will not listen. The feckless. Not to a prophet's poem or a beggar's cry, not even a sinner's answered prayer. Only the bitter winter's bite of his sword you hold. Father, will you dance for me, Niobe, as your mother once did, and then leave me? Are you your mother's daughter? I mean, to me, writing, I mean, you can write a story an infinite number of ways, and you just kind of like take each word. You're like, do I need this word? Can it be used by another word? Am I using this word too much? Should just kill this whole paragraph, because this paragraph is just meaningless, and just have it be simple and streamlined and just poetic. Wow. So then this guy, he apparently, I guess everyone's looking for Niobe. I mean, dang. Dang. Whoever drew this loves to draw. That's all I gotta say. And so then there's these women who are tied up to poles, who all pray to Niobe, and they say, listen, I mean, are you going to give up? She's not going to save you. She's not here. She's not going to help you. They're like, what? She is everywhere. And they say, you know what? You're kind of hot. So maybe I won't kill you right now. Maybe I'll just do awful, awful things to you. She's like, you know what? You can do whatever you want. You can have my body, but my soul belongs to Niobe. And then, what the hell just happened? Whoa. She's like, yeah. Yeah. And then they're on a boat going somewhere, and someone's calling her, but it's not anyone that she knows. So I don't know. I mean, to me, this is huge, epic story, and I know I'm very late in the game. Damn. Look at that. Man, I don't know who drew that, but whoever did, wow. And I did look up his art. Young Taeknam. His art is just beautiful. Everything he does is just awesome. But man, wow. This is a keeper. This is drivel. That's it. This is just drivel. This is just people just congratulating themselves on making crap. But this is the unsung hero. You gotta get this. In fact, I need to go to the website. I don't know if this is a code, so please steal it. But they say that you can get a 10% discount. I need to go to this website, shopstrangercomics.com, just to check out these. Because, man, this is just epic. Alright, that's it for me. Peace and love. Deuce to the face. This is the last one for tonight, because this is all that I prepared for. Bye.